Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. In today's video we are having a look at a translation of a Sega Saturn game called Silhouette Mirage by Treasure. If you're a regular on the channel, you know I absolutely love Treasure games. I don't always understand them straight away because usually as they kind of appear to be 2D-ish games, usually some of the games, at least there's a little bit more to it than meets the eye. Don't judge my gameplay here, I really haven't got the hang of it. I was just excited that we've now got a translation. So I'm actually playing this on the MiSTer FPGA. I played the game for about 30 minutes when filming this video. There was absolutely no issues with it. It just ran superbly well. The game's out for the PlayStation in the English language, and that's kind of like what the guys used in order to get this working. So a translation of Treasure's 1997 masterpiece Silhouette Mirage into English using PS1 working design script. And it's always awesome seeing this stuff. Like I really didn't know much about this game when I was testing games on the MiSTer core. When you guys were requesting games to be tested, I came across this and I was like, wow, this really is something special. And it really is. Just from the word go, the way the game starts, the way the enemies look, the enemy design, the bosses in this, it's full of humor, it's full of charm, and it just has some of that Treasure magic. Like Treasure have made some excellent games, be it Ikaruga, Gunstar Heroes, Alien Soldier. They have known to they're known to have made classics over the years. They were very well known on the Mega Drive. Absolute like brilliant games. And guys, this is like no exception. You can play this game and you can think, okay, you will kind of work out that it's Treasure because there's a very unique feel that only comes with games developed by Treasure. But just to talk a little bit about this hack, so I found out about this from Twitter. I think it was Sega Shiro or Saturn Shiro, someone that I follow over on Twitter here, Sega Saturn Shiro. They actually tweeted it. It came up in my timeline and I was like, okay, let me have a look at this a little bit more. I then kind of found this on romhacking.net, and on romhacking.net it says it's released by Gregory Rasputin and it's in the English language. It's fully playable. I'll leave a link to the RHDN, the romhacking.net page, because on that page it kind of gives you links for everything else that you need. I usually recommend people patch games on the tool available, the online patcher, but this one requires a little bit more patching than your normal kind of SNES or like Mega Drive ROM or something of that caliber. So RHDN has all the links there that you need. Definitely check it out if you want to play this in English. And it's just amazing how far the MiSTer core has come for the Sega Saturn. There was a time where hardly anything was working, and now it's the other way around. Most games are now actually working. I couldn't play this all the way through. I'd be interested to know if any of you guys have played the English patch on your on the MiSTer FPGA core on the Saturn. And also, just to kind of clarify, I'm actually using my single SD RAM Saturn setup. That's what I wanted to try first. The objective was try it on the single stick of RAM MiSTer, and if it runs, all good. If it doesn't, then I would have tried the dual RAM setup, but the single RAM just done a great job. I did not have to do any more. I'm looking at Wikipedia. I'm just going to go over what it kind of describes this game as, because guys, I don't know this game too well. I mean, some of the bosses in this are amazing. I was fighting one boss and all of a sudden he kind of creates like, I don't know if it's a black hole or a warp hole, and all of a sudden there's like a big like ship, like a big carrier ship that's firing stuff at you. Like absolutely amazing. I mean, imagination behind this it's just superb. There's one where there's a log coming at you. There's like this robot that you have to tilt over. The boss fights in this are fantastic. Obviously having it in English as well, you can see what items are being offered in the shop. It is just a great game, and if you haven't tried this now, I mean, try it wherever you play your Saturn games. If you've got an original Saturn, play it on your original Saturn. If you're going to play it on an emulator, play it on an emulator. If you're going to play it on your MiSTer like myself, then play it on that. Just play it wherever you want to play it, but do experience this game. It is a lot of fun. I should actually pay attention, read the tutorials, and actually use the mechanics as they're supposed to be used. I mainly use the projectile move. You've got like a melee move as well, which kind of looks like a little bit of a deflector move, so maybe you can deflect something. I'm sure you guys can educate me about this game in the comments. I love it when you guys do, because hey, I kind of touch upon these games. It's very difficult for me to have actual time to play loads of games. I actually want to play Sultan's Sacrifice. I want to check that out, so maybe after this video I'll give that a shot. But I'm sorry, going back to what Wikipedia says about this, it says Silhouette Mirage is a 2D action side-scrolling video game developed by Treasure and released in 1997. The game's primary mechanic is the two opposing attributes, Silhouette and Mirage, and the way they are able to cause damage to each other. Shyna features as the female protagonist who is able to switch between these attributes at will by facing either left or right of the screen. So when I went into this game blind, I was like, okay, cool. One side left, one side red, the other side blue. And I was like, there has to be something to it. And that is what the kind of game revolves around. So secondary mechanic is in the form of various melee moves are used to get enemies onto the correct side of the screen. So when Shyna is facing them, she is able to use the correct opposing attribute to damage them. Now, guys, I didn't follow the attributes. I didn't play this game the way it was supposed to be playing. I was playing it, I had a blast playing it, but 100% I was doing everything wrong, which you can probably see in my gameplay. But it's amazing to see these fan projects and people translating all stuff. Sega's getting a lot of love recently, whether it's Dreamcast translations, whether it's Saturn translation. I absolutely love it. The homebrew community, they're just amazing. It's an amazing bunch of people, amazing bunch of guys. So yeah, if you want to check this out, check the links in the description. I certainly had a lot of fun while filming it for this video. So Silhouette Mirage, the Saturn version, which as far as I know is Japanese only, and that has now been translated into English. So that's really it for this video, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, then hey, a subscription and a like is always super appreciated. I do have a Discord. If you want to join the Discord, there'll be an invite link in the description of the video. If the invite link expires, just ask in comments and I'll give you guys a fresh one. But that's it. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other, guys. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.